So here's a fun fact. According to Nielsen's Impact of Attention research, 2.4% more attention is given to video ads on platforms with full sight and sound. And this is in comparison to platforms with audio off and subtitles. So think Facebook ads versus YouTube ads. And furthermore, in the same exact study, they found that YouTube ads gets a further 1.8 times more attention than other platforms that also have full sight and sound. Now, what that means for you in today's attention economy is that YouTube ads is just as good as money in the bank. And this is even truer if you're selling a high-ticket offer. By most recent estimates, some 47% of global internet users are engaging on YouTube every single month. So if there are buyers for the thing that you're selling, even if you're pricing out the vast majority of the marketplace, you will find those folks on YouTube. But there is a method to the magic. This isn't something that just happens on its own. And I'd love to say that getting high-level YouTube ads cranking is something that's easy and straightforward. But the truth is there is a lot that's involved in it. With that said, like most things in business, there is an 80-20, the so-called Pareto's principle. And in this video, we're going to discuss that 80-20. Specifically, we're going to chat about the 3 levers that are the easiest to pull that will also yield the biggest results for high-ticket sales in 2025. And in case we haven't met yet, my name is Brandon Dillon with ResponseFlood.com, where we use YouTube ads to sell coaching software and services. And over the course of the time that I've been focused on this traffic source, I have noticed, like most things, there's some things that give far more benefit for the amount of effort that you put into them. They're the most leveraged things that you can bring to the traffic source. Of those, there's 3 that I found to matter the most when we're talking about high-ticket sales. The first of those is customer match. Now, in case you're unfamiliar with the term, customer match is essentially the ability to take a list, upload it back into Google, and use that for either targeting or exclusions. Now, this has been a big deal on Google and YouTube ads for a very, very long time, but this is going to get amplified in 2025 specifically for high-ticket sales. The reason for that is because the campaign type that's focused on conversions in YouTube ads, which is called video action campaigns, this is being sunset in 2025 and being replaced with a campaign type that they're calling demand gen. This demand gen campaign is pulling together several different ad formats, but one of them is video. So this is going to be the new way to focus on conversions when you're running, when you want to get in front of a YouTube audience. Within demand gen campaigns, you can actually target lookalike audiences. And this is something that's brand new to YouTube as of 2024. And it's only available in demand gen campaigns. And one of the best ways from my current experience to create a profitable or very scalable lookalike audience is to use your customer matched lists. Now, just like customer match list or email uploads anywhere else, you can do anything from uploading just opt-ins to uploading buyers to uploading your highest value buyers. Do your own testing here, but the thing that is most important is that this is a very easy lever to pull, and if you haven't done it yet, if you've already surpassed $50,000 in lifetime spent in your account, I would look into getting involved and launching some customer match-oriented targeting tomorrow. Now, the second of these levers is something you may not have heard of before unless you've watched some of my previous videos, and that is conversion velocity. Now, YouTube ads, like most traffic sources these days, is driven by AI, and AI needs positive signal in order to improve. The better the signal you give the AI, the better quality the impressions that it will give you back. The way that you give that signal is with conversion velocity. Now, when you're in high-ticket sales, when you're selling something that's high-ticket, this can be a little bit more difficult, especially if you're getting a lower overall sales conversion velocity as similar businesses. So what do you do in that case? In those situations, it makes sense to start looking at micro-conversions. So those conversions that happen before an actual purchase is made, and using those as a way of increasing your overall conversion velocity. Specifically thinking about feeding back whenever an opt-in happens, whenever a VSL watch happens, different percentages of that VSL, or emails open once they're on your list, are all worthwhile signals to feed back into Google and all very valuable ways of increasing your overall conversion velocity, which you'll see from your own testing ends up improving the results you're getting from your account considerably. The third lever, which is something that's probably the easiest of the three to implement, is household incomes. Now, you probably already know, but with YouTube ads, you can tell the machine what household income brackets you're interested in targeting. And for high ticket sales, this is incredibly important. Generally speaking, we don't target anything that's beyond the top 30% of household incomes. And depending on the price point, we may even go further than that to top 20 or top 10%. Your mileage may vary, do your own testing, but I have yet to see a high ticket sale funnel that is scaling that isn't using household incomes in some way, shape, or form. Now, just kind of as a side note and an FYI, household incomes are not available in all countries. So I will link to a document below so you can check on if your country is available. I will say that anybody that's targeting the US, which is the majority of my current clients, household income targeting is an option. So that is the 80-20. Those are the three levers that are going to give you the biggest results for the smallest amount of effort in terms of high ticket sales. To reiterate, the first is customer match. And as mentioned, this is going to become a bigger and bigger deal as 2025 unfolds. The second is conversion velocity, and specifically looking at micro conversions if you're not getting a lot of daily sales in your account right now because of your price point. And the third is household income, which is the easiest of the three levers to pull. If you don't have this in your account right now, I'd suggest doing that yesterday. And with that said, I will wrap it up. If you like this sort of content, go ahead and like the video now. I'll be releasing a lot more videos about YouTube ads, lead generation, appointments, high ticket sales, funnel creation, funnel optimization, and everything in between. So if you like this sort of content, go ahead and like this video, watch the other videos on the channel, and I will see you in the next one.